And Shakir Ahmed, he's picked up 2 so far. In addition to his 48 that he made back, he's perfectly in line for a player of the match in this year's final of the T20 Cup. 61 for 6. So Zaido lefty walks to the middle, 76, required from 37. And he can strike a long ball, Zaido lefty. So certainly no slouch walking in at number 8. It's defensive to just see out Shakir Ahmed. 3 overs, 2 for 8 from Shakir, 61 for 6. So Hamid Rabdiha will continue. First of all, went for 3. Cut away into the offside area. And it runs away. We haven't seen a boundary for a long time, but when it certainly comes out of Rizal Haq. We talked about there's a little glimmer of hope. If Rizal Haq can start hitting this ball and maybe the fences, hitting the ball across the cones, you'll never know. But they need 72 from 35. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, and no side lefty as well. It was it last year or the year before? I've done a final at Marine Park. And we saw side lefty completely tee off in a game. Had it very in that game as well, and Zairo lefty came out. The side was struggling and blasted, I think, maybe 70 or 80 odd runs in very quick time. So we know he can play that kind of innings, and it's exactly what the equation requires now for the Lions Eagles. Can Zairo lefty and Rizwanul Haq. Big appeals to keeper Angola, but not out as Philip Ray. Who it goes to Tabib, who's had a very good debut on stumps. Has only conceded a bye, but his stumpings and his overall collection has been quite solid. Yeah, Matt, we talked about all good teams have a very quality wicketkeeper. We've seen Tabib We've seen Tabib over the last couple of years, and he's played at some top level games. Randy Hall straight down and only a single. And so 15 gone is 68. The loss of 6, they need 69 to win. 69 from the remaining 5. Can they do it? We'll find out. Zahidul FT is on 1, Rizwanul Haq is on 42. We talked about the only man probably to make a big difference here. It will have to be Rizwanul. But time is running out, deliveries are running out, and they need 69 from the remaining 30 balls. Can Zahidul FT play one of those blinder and bring them home? If not, Friends United, we talked about hunting their 3rd crown this year, their 3rd championship, and it could be an easy win in the end here for the Friends United. They can't get up to 69 from 30 balls. One of the fast bowler mat come here with daylights. And so still 69 to win from 30 balls as we come down to the last 5 overs. 68 for the loss of 6 here as Rehan will come into both areas 1-0. Yeah, wide outside the off stop to start. So the ball here for the Lions Eagles. They'll need these deliveries. We are hoping a few more of those can come around. They'll need the activities as well. Both against them at the moment. Asking a bit of needs to play. If you can get somebody that can play a big knock in a very quick time, it's still not too far out of the equation. Whereas Manola's on 42, but it's come up 39 balls. He's done his job so far. Can he find second gear along with FD to make this a contest? Yeah, the bowling has been good. And you look at the ball here from Rehan, he's just making sure that the batters don't get under the ball to get the scoop. Full and straight, full and fast, aiming for the toes. And business. So you've seen very good bowling from Rehan. He knows where to bowl the ball. Then with the ball, and you're good to go into the offside. And we talked about any shot that's really good for boundaries here. It will probably bring Friends United to home. And so they have to have a take-off. This little back comes into. Gotta give it a shot. Yeah, it goes big, doesn't go too well, it goes into the glove of Tabib Ahmed. That equation becomes a little bit more difficult now as the required rate has gone to 15. So they need 66 from 26 balls. Deliveries are running out. He's up to 43. Ball into the onside, single map, hands the strike over to FT. We've seen a good year from only 4. Yeah, very stage of the game, almost 16 required. FT straight to the fielder. Just be 1, so just 5 from the over. Good from Rehan Ahmed. 64 to win from 4 overs, exactly 16 required. 73 for 6. Yeah, we saw 12 teams got to the starting line. They had Bengal Warriors, Empire Strikers, Friends United. They came out of Group A. Then of course we saw Golden Banga. Group B we saw Astoria Royals, Hillside, Lions Eagles, Lions from B, and the New York All Stars. And in Group C we saw the Braves, we saw the Royals, we saw the Galaxy, and we also saw the Sixers. So we'll take a short, we have a quick interview. So another good over from Ahmed. 2 to 15. It's 58 to win from 2 overs. So Jabed Arafat given the ball, and he comes in here with Friends United. Strong position to catch their third title this year. 10, they won the 30 over championship here. They are on course to probably pick up another. We talked about 5 titles in about 3 years. What an accomplishment for the Friends United bunch.
Yeah, certainly a season to remember. Full toss, put away, gone for 6. Much more of those from Zahid Lefty, please. 52 to win from 9. The equation is pretty much down to only the 6s. 9 6s is what they'll need to win this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be very tough. You get the feeling that 132 was always gonna be a kind of score that we saw in the semi-final. We saw the semi-finals to be a very low scoring affair. And once we saw 132 match, you know it's gonna be a little bit tough. We would have needed a big hand from the top order to really fire. But in the end, 52 needed from 90 from 9 balls is going to be very tough, almost impossible here. So we talk about 12 teams in this competition. We come down to last 2. Of course, it's out of the 12. Top pitch behind, and they'll come runs. So out without a runs lead from it. We've seen a couple of blows from Zahid Lefty. Comes down Mohammed Faisal Lefty, and still one more to come. We've got Mohammed. But we've seen some very good cricket this year from Friends United. Struck and struck well. Fielder will come around. Does to keep the stroke to only a single. Down to 49 to win from 7 balls.
Man from him. 9 to 7. At the mark. Just dug out from Faisal. 88 for 8 on 1949 to win in the final over. Jury this is 8 have been 6 of 1 triple digits on at least 3 occasions has come down to the to come. Quite happy in the year 25. They have done really well to secure 3 titles in 1 year. And Matt, we talked about how it's hard to win a championship for years. Some teams struggle to even win for many, many years. Probably this year alone. And so it really goes to show how well they play. Strong ball. Into the onside. Fielder comes around, looks like Gulzar is the fielder. And we come down to 3 balls remaining, 46 to get. Struck from Faisal. Only be a single. So Rehan Ahmed has bowled very well. 3.4 overs, 2 for 19. All place from friends. 2 wickets from Rule, a wicket from Aku. We saw a couple of things as well. On the ground, strike from lefty. Goes all. Only goes and come a few overs earlier. 98 for 8. Yeah, that's one of the better shots we've seen. Unfortunately, it comes with a very knee. Final ball. Friends United. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, Friends United are the champions of the Unity Cup in 2025. And with that, not only wins this T20 game, Matt, but they're taking 2 others, and now they finish the triple here in 2025. Raw display from the Friends United team. A 3-peat in 2 different ways, a 3-peat of the Unity Cup, winning the last 3 editions, including this one, and a 3-peat as well, the MVP of the NYC 2025, T30, the T10, and now the Unity Cup T20. What a brilliant season in all formats for Friends United, and what a brilliant T20 display it's been from them over the last 3 years. So the win by 10 runs will have all the middle present, but that's the latest news here from Charles Drew Park. So Friends United, they win by 38. Yeah, hat-trick of champions for them. Very impressive in the last couple of years. And they've won 3 this year. So ladies and gentlemen, your champions for the Unity Cup in 2025, Friends United, they win by 38 runs.
NYBC. শেষ হয়ে গেল ইউনিটি কাপ।
আবার আসবে নেক্সট ইয়ারে 26
দ্য এন্ড অফ 2025